Slaptail Squad, assemble.
If you are listening to this, you remember the great Slaptail Nation, my nation. And who am I? I'm the Beaveman, master of the universe, creator of all things great and small, and Lord High Commander of the great Slaptail Nation Army. And as many of you know who listen to this podcast, I'm also the world's greatest podcaster. So spread the word. Also with me today, here live in the Beaver Den with an ass so fine that'll make you want to violate the first commandment. The Padme to my Darth Vader, the evil into my Skeletor, and the Harley Quinn to my ever so sane Joker. I give you the heart-shaped ass that is the Swan. Say hello, Swan.
Hello, Swan.
How are you today?
Oh, I'm here. I'm ready. I'm not ready for the weekend to be over, but it's fine. It's fine.
I also am not ready for the weekend to be over.
It feels like fall in Michigan, but I'm sure that'll be over in a day and it'll be back to warm.
Yeah, it's going to pass.
It's going to pass. It's going to pass.
It's not going to stay like it is right now. We had a busy weekend, which was fun. But yeah, sometimes I feel like entertainment, if that was our lives and we had the rest of the week to recover, that would be kind of nice. But unfortunately, entertainment is our side gig. So we work during the week and then we work on the weekend.
Yeah, it's like we have two full-time jobs.
But we're not
crazy
busy.
Like that. We're not complaining because we like it and it's fun.
Yeah, we're not busy.
No, we're not busy.
Everybody else is busier than we are.
They are. And plus you have to fit in your family stuff and your personal things. And God forbid you need to go to the doctor or something. Because when do you do that when you work full time?
I'm not sure because I haven't been to the doctor for at least a year. And haven't been to the dentist for several years.
Things are going to change.
Anyway.
I mean, your schedule anyway, right? Yeah.
Schedule will change. Is it for the better? Not necessarily, but are there more benefits to doing it this way? I guess so. All right. Anyway, we had a very busy weekend. We had busy time all week.
We did.
We had our open mic on...
Wait, where's our open mic? It's every first and third Tuesday.
That would be when.
What?
That would be when. You
when?
said where.
Where?
You immediately went to when.
When? Where? Who? Anyway, I don't know why. But anyway, our open mic is every first and third Tuesday at Wax Wings Brewing Company on Gull Road in Kalamazoo, Michigan. It's super fun. That place is dope. It starts at 7 p.m. If you're a comedian and you want a spot, reach out to us. If you just want a cool place to go, come there. It's fun. It's cool. Wax Wings Brewing Company, Gull Road. Next one, Tuesday, September 16th. Anyway.
Is it the 16th?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, I feel like if you're going to do that every time and just interrupt me, then I could just make an advertisement and have those put in strategically throughout the podcast as midpoint rolls, end rolls, all those other things. One.
You just wanted to say rolls.
Anyway, moving on. And then, so what happened at that one? We had someone else host, which is fine. We like to rotate our host. You know why? Because we're not dicks.
Yeah, and I think it's fun. It gives everybody a chance to host if they want to practice their hosting abilities. It gives you a chance to step back and actually sit down and watch comedy. We like it. So if you are interested in that, reach out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because why not?
That went really good. We had Larry Zemlick, local comedian. He hosted for us, had a good time, obviously. But he fucked up, Swan.
He did?
Yeah.
I know what he did. But it's okay. I do know what he did. He didn't tell people, well, he gave really good rules, and he was a fun host, and he is very personable and likable, and he did fun, cute sets, and he was like that. But he didn't tell people to shut the fuck up when it get out of control. Maintain control of your room.
Wow, see, Swan knows that, and she's not even a comedian.
I wanted to tell them to shut the fuck up, but
and why didn't you, Swan?
Well, because that would
everybody
require
depends on who.
You, because you make such a good dickhead. But anyway, so if I thought about it, I really truly did. But then that would require me to cross the room in front of everybody to call out those people, which next time I guess I will. So, and I think it would be kind of funny.
I don't understand why people feel the need to talk during a show. It's obvious that there is a show going on, and they came there for.
I was going to say, and it was obvious that they came there for comedy. So I guess maybe as people drink more, they forget like social cues of keeping your fucking mouth shut. I don't know.
I just think that there's too much video out there, reels out there of people interacting with comedy or being obnoxious. And they weren't even interacting. They were just would not shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I think that was something that we kind of did talk about. I think that comedy is people want to be a part of the show, which is so crazy. Why would you go somewhere, especially if it was paying money to a show, and think that you can talk to the talent? You don't go to a band to watch a band and be like, "Hey, sing to me, talk to me." Like you don't do that.
No, you don't go to a play and do that. You don't go to anything. You don't. The only thing that where that's acceptable, I guess, is if you go to improv where they ask the audience for participation. Otherwise, be quiet.
Watch the show.
Watch the fucking show.
Unless the person on stage asks for something or an opinion or a shout out or whatever, then yeah, there's no reason for you to talk.
I ask questions and I interact with the crowd, but I'm not doing crowd work.
No, you're asking for a one sentence or word response to a question or a statement or a whatever.
Anyway.
Following
day. Another open mic. This one is put on by our good buddy, Nolan Hancock. Hancock Comedy. Put that cock in your mouth. Nice job. He's got a good room. I don't know what it's called.
It's at 1871 Tap Room in Plainwell, Michigan.
All right, 1871 Tap Room in Plainwell, Michigan. Great show. Great comedians who are doing that mic. They get 10 minutes there. We do 7 at ours. Nolan's doing 10 at his, which, okay, let me give my opinion on that.
Okay, give your opinion on that.
Now, I'm not speaking as a comedian.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to give my opinion.
Okay.
Open mics are great because you're going there. There's different types of people that go to open mics to perform. Maybe this is the only type of comedy you do. Maybe it's a bucket list thing. Maybe you're actually learning to be a comedian who might get booked, or maybe your hopes and dreams are to get booked on comedy shows, or maybe you're somebody who's already established themselves enough, who's getting booked on shows, and you're working on bits to see what actually works.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. Now, if you're one of those people who only does open mics, 10 minutes is too much for you. But yet there will be people who ask to do it. 7 minutes is too much for most people.
I mean, speaking from me, who's never been up there and doesn't want to have any part in being up there, you don't realize how long 7 minutes is. I mean, 5 minutes is a long time when you're up there all by yourself with no support, and you better hope you have some material or something written down or something you've practiced in your head. But to just get up there and talk for 5 minutes or 7 minutes, even if I was just getting up there to talk, I don't think I could just fill 7 minutes with anything, not let alone jokes or material.
Yeah, I think that too many people think they have a good 7 minutes, not realizing that that's a long time. I remember when I first did it and people were like, you have 7 minutes. I'm like, fuck, that's a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the opposite is 3 minutes doesn't seem long at all.
No, well, I don't know. I've never done it, so I can't speak
3
for
minutes
that,
doesn't seem long. 5 minutes is kind of right in the middle. So I think that most people, especially new, they're all eager to do that 7 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have 7 minutes.
So 5 minutes is like the sweet spot.
I feel like it is. And there's no shame in if there's a lull. I might start doing these things where people, if they're just struggling up there, I'm like, just pull them.
Mm-hmm.
They don't let them just, that's a host problem. And if it was me, I'd be like, all right, you guys are good. All right, thank you very much.
Or like, would it be helpful to talk to your comedians who have signed up and say, you know, if you're struggling, you don't have to do your whole 7 or 10 or whatever. If you feel like you are done, just be like, wrap it up. Thanks, host, whatever.
But the ones who know that already do that.
Okay, so
they already wrap it up before they're light or whatever. They know. They're like, oh, that's it for me, blah, blah, blah. And they're done. You've seen that before.
Yeah.
There's no point in staying up there and losing the audience. I know it's an open mic and nobody cares, but I think to run a good room, to have a reputable room, you should know that. You don't have to struggle up there. And if you're a new comedian, you don't have 7 minutes.
Yeah.
Trust me, you don't have 7 minutes. What shocks me is I have so many minutes.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess I write all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Like I can do 20 minutes pretty easily. Is it great 20 minutes? Nah. But I know I can easily do 20 minutes. If somebody said, hey, you got 20? I'm like, sure. Because I'll just keep going until somebody tells me to shut up.
Yeah, and you, like you said, you constantly write and you constantly update your things and change them and see what works with the other 5 minutes that you have. So,
but that went really well, and I'm really happy that he's got that room. He seems very excited about it. The crowd really likes it. They were definitely into it, and this was one of those times when I did comedy. Thankfully, I did not have to tell anyone to shut up or be a dick.
Well, you prefaced it with, I'm a gallows comedian, and here's what that's going to, a little bit of that.
I did?
Yeah, you did.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Yeah. When he first brought you up, I think Nolan said that in the beginning, and then you said something about if you don't know what gallows humor is, here's a little taste of it. So they knew that maybe not to know what they were expecting, but just to know that it would be different from what everybody else was doing up there. So maybe
maybe I should do that from now on. I don't know. Well, it was different because the past three shows I've done. Well, one show, 2 open mics. Let me make sure I say that, because they're not shows. Open mics are not shows. I don't know if you guys know that or not. They're just open mics. The past 3 ones we did, actually it would be 4. I did 3 or 4 jokes that were Jackie Martling jokes. And one was an old joke that Jackie and I talked about, how to trim it down, how to trim it up. And then I did my own thing with it, understanding the method by which Jackie trims shit up and makes it flow better. Right. So I did that the past time. So, because I was promoting for our show, saying, hey, come on out. These are, this is, Jackie Martling style jokes. I'm going to do those. I did 3 that he did, not word for word, because I still fucked him up. I didn't do them as smoothly as he did. And then I did mine, which was a lot of fun. And then I shifted right into my shit. So
what you're saying is, even though you practiced them and wrote them, they're still just not as good as someone who does it and is a master of it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow. That's crazy, right?
Yeah, but there's people some people can just deliver jokes, perfect timing. I definitely did not think I did anywhere near as good as he could. Absolutely not.
It wasn't a bust.
Yes, I know you were being sorry. I understood what you were doing. Yeah. But joke.
Hey, I have a question about that. Did you have fun telling them? Like, was it fun for you to be imitate or put out the material of an idol or something like that? Was it fun for you to do that?
Yeah, it was fun because it wasn't me it was trying to honor Jackie and also promote our show, full well knowing it still wasn't going to be delivered as well as him. But it was like doing those rapid fire jokes like Jackie does with just laughs in between is a lot of fun. And
it's nostalgic for you and brings you back to hearing his sets and stuff.
Oh yeah. So. But it's just like anybody else. Who else can pull that off? And that's the thing that really bothers me about it too, is for the haters out there. I mean, not everybody likes everybody's comedy. Case in point, I'll tell you a story about Jackie and my comedy. Anyway, if you think that he's just spouting jokes, he's saying the jokes that we've all grown up with, that we know. And even if it's not exactly the same, it's very similar. And I tested this theory with him by asking him, hey, do you know these jokes that I heard when I was a kid? And he said, yeah, that's just this joke. And he told me that joke. And then we, how he made it better or whatever.
Or in how we heard it or remembered it. And it was funny just listening to him go through it, because it did take you back and oh my God. And I was just flipping through his joke book that we got from him. And I'm like, oh my God, I haven't heard that joke since I was a little kid. And I wouldn't even remembered it without looking back.
And it's great because, yeah, he's not writing the jokes. He's making them better, modifying. He's putting the Jackie spin on it. But for everybody, it is like going to see a movie that you love, or watching a television show that you love, or even listening to your grandmother tell the same story over and over again. That's what it's like. So for the people who are like, oh, you can't do that, I'm like, okay, he's the only one who does that, really, that I know of. Unless you're talking about who else did something very similar? Oh gosh, it was really good. Eddie Murphy just made a movie. Oh, Dolomite. Dolomite did that with the stories, and Dolomite was awesome. So the same thing. They're doing the same thing. So why are you hating on this form of entertainment? I don't get it. Whatever. But we know who's fans.
Go back to all that. People steal other people's jokes, and you might not intentionally be stealing them. You're making them a little bit different, and you're passing them off on your own, or you're having the same thought. What does it matter? It's still entertainment and something funny. And as long as you're up there having fun, you're not hurting anybody's feelings. You're out to have fun. You're doing a performance. You're up there for the laughs of the crowd and to deliver something fun that you enjoy. So who gives a shit?
Well, apparently I was missing the point on comedy the whole time because as Jackie explained it to us, your job is to go up there and make people have fun and laugh. And I'm like, I have failed miserably.
Well, I mean, you found your crowd though, like the last couple of times. Even if it's like you're 4 people in the crowd, I guess you're getting more than one person who's laughing, 5 people that are stifling it, and like a whole room of people are like, what the fuck is up?
Yeah, the last crowd at Nolan's show seemed to really dig it.
They did.
And I was like, what the fuck is even going on right now?
You found your people. And I think those people will be back because that venue seems really supportive and like they are like, we are here for comedy. So
yeah, they had fun. It's going to be, I think it is going to blow up and it's good because which is unusual because it's not, I wouldn't call that place primarily a bar. I guess, what's the definition? I guess it is a pub, right?
Yeah, it's a tap room pub. Yeah.
Yeah, because pubs, it's not just a focus on drink, it's food. Whereas you go some places and they're like, it's more heavily towards drinks and maybe a little bit of food. But this place, anytime you're at a sit down place that's eating meals, I worry about comedy. I'm like, well, they're not going to pay attention. They're eating food. But they seem to really be into it. So I think he's got a really good room. I think it's going to blow up. I think it's going to be great.
And I think maybe, I don't know what that venue does, but they have a stage in front. So they're used to having like something there, even if it's music or whatever else they do at that. I mean, they're training their audience to be ready for something to be up on that stage. So it's cool.
Yeah, and comedy fills a nice little niche during those weeks when they're slow. You know, your job, if you're doing mics, really, other than to give people a venue to work on their stuff, but if you're the one who is producing that mic hand in hand with a venue, in this case, a bar, pub, whatever, your job is to help them generate income. Because we're not getting, the comedians aren't getting paid. They're working on their stuff. So you're trying to help them make money on their off nights.
Yeah.
So good times. It was fun. And then we went right into getting Jackie. Things did not go as planned. I was bummed about that. I had a whole bit I wanted to do when I picked him up. And somebody threw a huge monkey wrench into my bit.
Those things happen. Planes come in early. Also,
I also don't think that's easy.
And I feel like if we didn't check into the hotel first, we would have been fine. But it didn't work out. It's fine. But we adapted.
It's fine because it's your fault. That's why you're saying it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. I owned it. I took the blame for it. But I mean, what can I do to change it? Big fat nothing.
My whole plan.
I could go back in time, but oh wait, I can't do that.
My whole plan was to get there super early, check into the hotel, go get Jackie, be dressed all in black. I had radios with little earpieces. I was going to wear sunglasses. And Swan was going to do the same thing. And we were going to pick up Jackie. I was just going to have a little sign that said Joke Man. So when he got out of the plane, we would be standing there and we would usher him out like we were Secret Service and get him all hush hush into a car. And if people were asking who he was, we'd be like, it's Jackie the Joke Man. We'd whisper and stuff. But no, that all got fucked up.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
So instead, we just picked him up.
I apologize, Jackie, and I apologize, listening audience, that didn't happen. Maybe next time. Because Jackie already said that he would come back.
Anyway.
Is that a surprise?
Now, moving on. So we take Jackie and we're like, hey, we had talked about eating fried chicken. So I took him to a chicken place, which was awesome. Never been there before.
Shout out to Hancock Chicken in Grand Rapids on Wealthy Street.
Delicious.
Mm-hmm.
You will be interested to know, listeners, that I don't find the way Jackie eats chicken to be odd at all. He did not eat with his hands. I did. And I ate all the meat off the bones. That is how I eat fried chicken anyway. So it was not.
He said he tears up chicken wings, though.
Yeah, I do that too, though.
Yeah. So, I mean, he did throw down, though, and he said it was delicious. So, Hancock, if you're listening, your food is good.
And you should give us free chicken.
Yeah, free chicken.
Free chicken for life. Oh. The only thing I didn't like, though,
was?
This is what I didn't like. I don't like white meat.
I'm sorry that you don't like white meat.
I do not care for chicken breast. I do not give two shits about chicken breast. I want the thigh. I want the wings. I want the legs.
Are wings white meat or dark meat?
They are dark meat in my head.
Okay, because I feel like they're not, but maybe they.
Whatever.
You just don't like
Point
chicken
is,
breast.
I don't like chicken breast.
You're an ass man, even
I
on
want
a chicken.
the thigh. I want the fucking thigh. And in most places, people ask for chicken breast.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. I'm like, can I just have I'm like, could I just substitute the breast for a thigh? Lots of places are like, sure. Did they? No.
No, because they have them packaged out because you basically get half a chicken.
I don't care.
Well, next time we go, I will trade with you and you can have all of my dark meat, wing, whatever, and I'll take the 2 breasts. Does that solve the problem?
Sure.
Okay. See?
Anyway.
All better.
It was still delicious. I enjoyed it quite a bit.
Excellent.
So
Would recommend.
So we get back to the hotel. And here's the crazy thing. GD Fenderson. I don't know if you guys know who GD Fenderson is. He's been on the podcast a couple times. GD is on Coffee with the Dog, Mind Dog TV, every morning from basically 9 to 11:30. He's on that show, Monday through Friday, Mind Dog TV with Matt Nappo. And GD lives in Maryland.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's north of Baltimore.
Okay.
GD decides he's going to come to see Jackie's show, which is insane. But apparently GD likes to drive. So he drove from Maryland to Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Shout out to GD.
He gets there after we're done with chicken.
Yeah, I kind of felt really bad about that. Like slightly after, just barely we were finishing up. Oop, we felt like assholes a little bit. Sorry.
But thankfully he had egg salad. So he was fine.
It's so the same.
It's so much better.
Egg salad like you eat every week. But he said he's fine with it though because he's very regimented in his food and he's fine with it.
I think GD is one of those people who is really highly intelligent. And so in a way he's kind of eccentric where he eats regimented wise.
Mm-hmm.
Like I kind of do that too, but it's not because I'm smart. It's because I don't care. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, so of course Jackie was exhausted.
Yeah.
So Jackie pooped out.
He had a long day for sure.
A long day. GD should have been exhausted, which he was. But then I was like, hey, GD, do you want to go do some comedy if I can find some place for us to do comedy?
And he was down because why not? You have to like have your Michigan experience while you're here because you drove all that way. It was the first time that we get to meet him in person. So why not? Like make your most of it, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Now, I have to say, after watching GD's special and watching a good percentage of one of his 90-minute specials, I was a little worried about GD. And I asked him specifically, I'm like, can you do 7 minutes?
Because he does such long sets and is used to being up there building a story and building his bit. Okay.
So, but he's like, oh yeah, I can do 7. Like, all right. And we went there. We listened to some typical open mic comedy. Take that for whatever that means.
Working on things. That's fine.
That's what it is. And then there were some kind of chatty people there a little bit. GD got up there, started his thing, and he told people to shut the fuck up multiple times, which was hilarious.
Yeah.
Did his 7 minutes. And I'm like, you know what? There's another thing for out there, the fucking haters of GD Fenderson. He's funny.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck off. GD's funny. Is he 90-minute funny? I guess that's up to your interpretation.
But is anyone 90-minute funny?
Oh, it's too goddamn long.
Like
too goddamn long.
You'd have to take an intermission, I feel like, for sure. And even then, 90 minutes only goes by quickly for so many things, certain things. I mean,
No, but it was good. We had a fun time. Get back. There were no goth ladies there, though. That was upsetting to me because usually, shout out to Parrots Lounge in Holland, Michigan, that is run by Hunter Miles. You can check him out. I like that place. I like doing comedy there. Sometimes
it definitely wasn't
a little bit of
goth
a bad
night.
rap.
It wasn't goth night. It was frat boy night.
It was bro night.
It was bro night.
But you know what? They weren't the ones that weren't well behaved.
No, they weren't. They did really good. I was surprised at how much those kids drank. Holy shit.
Well, they're only like 22 years old.
I know, but they put down they must have had 40 Dixie or 40, 20 ounce or whatever those cups are.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, that's nothing compared to the All-Americans, dear.
I don't know. That was a lot of beer. I mean, I don't drink
Like a
beer,
lot.
so that was a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. But they were very well behaved.
They were.
They weren't the ones who were loud.
No, they weren't.
And then I got up there and also had to
Shush some people.
Yeah. But they were cool. It was fine.
I think they were into the frat boys didn't know what to do with that, but the rest of the crowd seemed to be cool with it.
Yeah, the older, some of the older ones they weren't old by any means. They were probably like in their late 20s, early 30s. They were digging it. Yeah, they were having fun.
Yeah.
So that was a good time.
I think I've only been there twice, and I think it's a fun place to hang out.
Yeah, and it's so much easier to get there from Grand Rapids. Oh my God, it only took us like 32 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
But coming from our house, it's a pain in the ass.
Yeah, it's a lot. There's just no direct route for us.
Terrible. So that was a great time. We all slept in, got up, had some breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
GD did the show with Matt.
Uh-huh.
And then we decided Jackie, before he even came, he's like, hey, there's a zoo there. Can we go to the zoo?
And he kind of wasn't being serious, but he kind of was. So we decided to go to the zoo. So we took Jackie to the John Ball Zoo in Grand Rapids, which I'd never been there. Beaveman's never been there. So it was an adventure for all of us.
Because I don't go to zoos.
Yeah, zoos they're a little bit. But I think maybe this zoo is doing nice things for animals. It seemed like a nice, the enclosures were nice. It wasn't like animal prison with cement walls and, seems like their animals were treated well.
Yeah. Well, you'll be happy to know Chase Richards, who is now residing in Chicago, who is part of the dogs. You'll be happy to know that I told him why I didn't like zoos and that we were all just going to pretend they were tiny felons like you do in your joke.
Yeah.
So he thought that was kind of funny.
He did. Yeah. So he got a little.
But yeah, and now the John Ball Zoo, this past week, one of their hippos gave birth to a baby pygmy hippopotamus.
Yeah, we didn't get to see it though, but we got to see pictures online.
A few weeks.
A few weeks. Yep.
So that was fun. And while we were doing that, GD was dead nuts asleep.
I feel like he earned that nap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got to spend kind of like alternating time between the two, really.
Mm-hmm.
And then before we knew it, it was time for the show. That went off without a hitch. We had some fun with that. People enjoyed themselves. Jackie enjoyed himself. It's a good Q&A. I was surprised more people didn't have questions. But I was getting ready to wrap it up because, of course, they got to kick us out of the theater.
Mm-hmm.
And then who comes along and asks a question?
GD Fenderson?
Goddamn GD Fenderson asked a question right when we were wrapping up. I was like, motherfucker, we gotta go.
I know, but I think there wasn't very many people who asked questions, but the questions were good. And people who had, genuine interest, and they were people who knew who Jackie was and asked really good questions. So
I would like to see how long it took Jackie to answer a question, though.
I'm going to go with at least 8 to 10 minutes per question.
Because they went off in different directions. And I was like, I think the answer to the question is no.
He's like, I don't fucking know if I answered your question. Jackie answers questions like I tell stories.
Yeah, that's probably why you got.
I love it. That's why we got along so well.
That's why you two got along so amazingly well. Yeah. Now, who talked the most when you two were together?
Both of us. I enjoyed hanging out with him. We have a lot in common. Like, obviously we're age difference, but we had a lot in common with like our families, and he asked how I grew up and where I grew up, and we shared some like personal stories. So it was nice. And he's cool. He's very smart, very quick.
You could talk to him for about 3 minutes and you're like, holy shit, is he fucking smart?
Yeah. Very smart, very kind person, very like genuine person. He's real. Like he's a real person, and I'd hang out with him again. Like you said when you said goodbye, it's like saying goodbye to your favorite uncle.
Yeah.
Like I felt like we were family, and we really only hung out for like 2 or 3 days.
Yeah, some people you can just meet the first time and you're like, wow, it's kind of cool hanging out with this person.
Yeah. So
I don't think anybody ever says that about me, but still. You'll be happy to know, Slaptail Nation, that Jackie loves my sense of humor.
He does.
He absolutely loves the jokes that I told him.
Mm-hmm.
Just the expression on his face.
Said it all. The expression said it all.
It's like, oh my God, this guy is a genius. I believe that he said that, didn't he? Said something like, this guy is a comedic genius.
Yes, I think he probably did say that.
Mhm.
If you take it out of context, it's still, he did say those words.
He did? I don't know.
I mean, I don't know.
Well, at one point in time, he might have said comedic.
Comedic.
He might have been speaking about somebody else, and at some point also said genius.
Right. And you pasted them together, and that's
sure.
what you got from it.
In my head, he said that I am indeed.
And he laughed. He did laugh. Was it with you, for you, or at you? I don't know, but he did laugh.
I believe he made a face and said, "Oh my God, is that comedy?" or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Like it is. It's just a different type. It is comedy, just a different type than you might be used to.
I just think his laugh is great. The many laughs, and he laughs at himself, and he just laughs about. He's fun.
Yeah, it was funny because we were watching the documentary, and I'm sitting next to him. Swan's sitting on the other side. And we're watching the documentary. And in the documentary, of course, Jackie laughs all the time in the documentary. He tells jokes before the joke. He laughs all the time. But it was funny because I was watching Jackie laughing on the screen while I'm sitting next to Jackie, who's laughing while he's watching himself laughing on the screen, which was funny.
That was kind of like a Twilight Zone moment.
Sort
like
of.
In the mirror, in the mirror, in the mirror. Like,
yeah, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. It would have been funny if he was practicing in front of a mirror and laughing at himself while he was laughing at the mirror while Jackie watches himself. That would have been funny.
Yeah.
Interesting. So very eventful weekend.
Yeah, and how do you come down from that?
Very easily. You take a huge nap. That's what
That is what we did, like a 3-hour nap when we got home.
Oh, so great.
Yeah.
I do not travel well.
No, you don't. You miss your own bed. You don't sleep well, and you're not in your own bed or in a different place. It's just, yeah, I agree.
Do you ever look at things and interpret them very quickly without reading them and then just go about your business and then go back and like, I wonder what that really said?
No, I don't think so.
All right. So we were in the hotel, and you know how they supply you with bars of soap,
shampoo, lotion.
All right. So I was opening the bar of soap, and I put the wrapper aside, put the soap up, but immediately my brain interpreted the name of the soap that was incorrect. But I will tell you what I interpreted it as.
I didn't even see what the brand of the soap was, so I don't.
Old.
Yeah. So.
Okay, so the name of the brand of the soap and everything was was called Argan Oil Complex Body Bar.
Okay, Argan Oil, yeah.
Argan Oil Complex Body Bar. I thought it said Organ Oil Complex Body Bag.
Oh, so your brain automatically goes to dark. So like what kind of organs would you put in there? Like
it's organ oil.
Oh, it's just okay.
Organ Oil Complex Body Bag is what I thought it said.
Okay.
What I also found was interesting is I'm in the shower, taking a shower, and the shower has we got the handicap room.
I think we did like a handicap access room because it had like the chair for if you needed it. Yeah. And the bars.
I'm taking a shower. The shower has on the wall that is, that runs parallel to the tub itself, has 2 parallel bars. And then at the back end of the shower is 1 grab bar. That is like
up and down.
Yeah, vertical.
Yeah, vertical.
And then at the front of the shower is a vertical bar. And I'm washing myself, and I'm like, man, I really want one of these because it's so beneficial.
Oh my God.
Because, I mean, some people look at it and like, oh, you could use that as a grab bar for having sex or whatever. I looked at it and I was like, this is great because what I did was I can really wash my booty hole so much better because I put my foot on the lower body bar, the lower parallel bar, and then I grabbed the upper parallel bar, and I was able to wash my booty hole so easily that way.
But isn't your booty hole like open anyway? So you can just wash it normally just by standing in the shower.
Such a much better angle of washing it because now my leg is completely out of the way.
Oh, okay.
It was great.
Okay.
Like, this is awesome. Wish I had parallel bar. Like,
shout out to the handicap access room. I guess we're getting a handicap access room from now on.
I mean, Swan, apparently you don't pay that much attention to washing your asshole. but it's quite enjoyable.
I mean,
enjoyable. To know
I
that
have
your
butt
butthole is
cheeks,
very
so I
secret.
have to like go in and wash my asshole like manually daily. So I'm not used to like needing to put my
Yeah,
foot
but
up. I mean, I guess
more
if I
likely
did,
that you would need it than me.
my butt's clean. I just
That's not
use
what
my
I'm
hand,
saying. I'm
and
saying
yeah, I
it's
mean,
more like it's more necessary for you to have it than me. For me, it's just fun. For you, it seems like you need assistance with spreading the cheeks.
no, I don't. I don't. They just I use. I mean, I don't have to spread them wide open to wash my asshole.
Why not?
I
How do
can
you know
use-
that you're not getting in there really well?
I'm getting in there just
How
fine.
do you know?
Does
You
my
like loofah?
asshole
You
ever
get
look?
loofah in there?
No, I use
be
soap
loofah?
on my hand, or if I'm using a washcloth, or I mean, whatever, then I use that. But I'm feeling like it's usually pretty clean. You haven't had any complaints yet. I can wear a white thong and it come out fine.
Okay.
So I mean,
Just
it's
a
clean.
question.
It's
You don't have to
clean.
get all. You don't have to go all up in arms about it.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine.
It's fine.
I mean, next time we go, just make sure you remind me to try out the parallel bars in the handicapped bathroom.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So, zoo story.
Zoo story. Shout
Well-
out to Binder Parks, or not Binder Park.
Nope,
I'm sorry,
John
John
Ball
Ball
Zoo.
Zoo. John Ball Zoo.
Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
so we're wandering around John Ball Zoo. We decided to go see the chimpanzees.
Mm-hmm.
We're looking at the chimpanzees. They're chilling. I'm talking about how the male chimpanzees have no ass, just like me. Except they got nice pads. It looks like they can just sit right on their ass.
Yeah.
And then, of course, their asshole sitting right down with them, probably making contact, giving their surface a smooch, just like mine does.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about these things, and there's a girl next to us who is not staring directly at the chimps, but looking in front of us through the glass.
Mm-hmm.
Like, don't know what she's doing. But we're talking about the chimpanzees. And we look down, and there's a chimp right there next to the window that we had not seen because he was sunning himself. He was just laying flat next to the window.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, we're like, oh my gosh, there's a chimpanzee right there. And the lady says to us, yeah, that's Sammy. And then she starts to tell us all about Sammy. She knows a lot about them. She named all the other chimpanzees as well, but she's telling us more about Sammy and how he is and what he likes to do and all these other things.
And he's 47 years old. And, I mean, he's cute. He's very cute.
But as she's telling us these things, we're starting to realize this girl really likes this chimpanzee.
Well, we're like, do you work here? And she's like, nope, I just come here for Sammy, to see Sammy. I'm like, oh, okay.
And then Jackie asked her, do you come here often?
Uh-huh.
And she said, yes. He's like, well, how often
Is often?
is often? And she said 3 to 4 times a week. 3 to 4 times a week, she goes to see this chimpanzee.
Mm-hmm.
So me, being the kind-hearted, not sarcastic man I am.
Super understanding. And
Very understanding.
Yeah.
I
Very
turned-
friendly.
Yeah, I am very friendly. Everybody knows that.
Everybody knows that.
That's why people constantly approach me.
Mm-hmm.
I turned to her and I said, is your love interest currently incarcerated? And she didn't know much to say about that. She just kind of looked at me and kind of giggled a little.
Mm-hmm.
And then we were talking more and they were just kind of asking her questions about herself and what she knew about Sammy. And then I turned back to her. I said, have you ever been pen pals with a serial killer?
And then she was like, I got to go see my friends real quick. Bye. See you soon. But yeah. Then she came back.
And then she zipped off. And this woman, she was very attractive, I thought. She was very attractive, very normal looking woman.
Yeah.
But as we walked away, we were all thinking the same thing. I was thinking, and I think I said it out loud, I was like, I think this woman wants to fuck this chimp.
She definitely had a thing for Sammy. And Jackie was like, did I just witness? Was this conversation like did this actually happen, or did I just imagine that?
She's like, was this woman real? I'm like, yeah, we saw her too. Yep. Yeah, we saw her. I walk away, wander around the rest of the zoo, and then we see her again, and she was like speed walking, going the direction back towards the chimpanzees, and we were going the opposite direction. I'm like, yeah, she's headed right back there.
Okay, so what is wrong with that? Like, she gets joy and she's happy. She was a nice person, and she might that just makes her day, man.
Uh-huh.
So what is there anything wrong? What's wrong with that?
I guess if
I mean, Sammy is safely behind the glass. So there's
He
no
would
way
rip her fucking face
Okay, but
off.
there's no way that they're going to be actually together. So
She literally said if they let me, I would hug him.
yeah,
He would rip your pussy off and your face off.
maybe not. They're pals. I mean, you don't know. They might have had this
He's
bond.
playing the long game. He's hoping that she's going to spring him.
She probably would if she could.
Yeah, and
But
then
I
he would
think
rip her
her
face
rational self is there enough to know that she can't.
off.
I'm giving her credit. I'm going to give her credit.
It was cool though. Like if you show him your shoes and he likes your shoes, he gives you a nod and gets excited. I showed him my Adidas because, as everyone knows, I wear the Adidas.
Mm-hmm.
3-stripe life, baby. He loved my shoes.
Sammy likes his three-stripe life.
He's a
Maybe
3-stripe lifer.
if you're willing to give some shoes to Sammy,
He would look
Adidas,
dope. He would look dope in a
pretty
tracksuit.
dope in some Adidas. Mm-hmm.
Tracksuit. He would look pretty dope. He doesn't need the shoes. The shoes are
No,
not.
he doesn't need the shoes, but he would look really cute in a little
Tracksuit. For
in a visor.
Yeah, probably a visor.
Yeah, I think he would look
that'd
cute
be
with the
pretty-
visor.
Pretty dope.
Yeah.
Pretty dope. Yeah. So we had fun at the zoo.
We did.
Good times.
Mhm.
Fun had by all.
Nice day. Good weather.
Yeah, we lucked out.
Yeah,
We
we
definitely lucked out. Made it back. And then,
Jackie and I got matching sweaters.
Oh, that's true too.
We
I
did.
forgot about that.
We got matching sweatshirts. So Jackie and I got matching hoodies, and he likes his hoodie. So we did good.
Twinsies.
Twinsies.
Put your picture up on the website.
Yeah, we'll put our pictures up.
Yeah, put your pictures up.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see what else. Jackie eats like a bird, in case anybody want to know.
He's on a diet.
Yeah, whatever.
He's watching his figure. It's fine.
We took him to, so we had to eat. I was like, you got to eat, man. We got to eat before we go
Mm-hmm.
to the show.
Yep.
So we took him to the 76th Street Diner.
Yep. 76th Street Diner.
Awesome place. If you guys live in Grand Rapids and you haven't been there, you should go. That place is fucking awesome.
I feel like it's off 131, exit
75?
55, I think.
75?
75? 75? I don't know.
Exit 75.
Exit 75? Okay, I believe you. But
Yeah.
76th Street Diner, it's cool. It's a great place.
Great time. He loved it. Thought it was awesome. We hung out there, ate, and then back off to the show, after the show, and had the show.
Mm-hmm.
Good times. I do want to say thank you to Nolan for coming to my show.
Shout out to John Cott Comedy. If you want to
And,
book him, he's bookable.
And Brian B. of Sunday Night Funnies.
Thanks, Brian.
Thank you very
Yeah.
much. Thank you very much. So good times.
Yeah.
And then after that, we went back to the 76th Street Diner. This
Mhm.
time GD was with us so that we could eat and enjoy ourselves and have some fun.
And not feel bad about not feeding him.
And I feel bad about not feeding GD.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It was a good time until GD asked a question when we were supposed to be wrapping things up. But other than that, it was fine. God damn
Well,
it.
he just wanted his spotlight. He needed a question. He wanted to be in a part of it. So what is wrong with that?
I was trying to wrap it up.
Okay, well, I'm glad that you asked your question, GD.
I feel like you could have waited.
Okay, well,
Probably gonna have to edit it out.
we'll see.
We'll see. Anyway, so that was our weekend. That was it. And now the week begins again with upcoming events and all kinds of fun things. But that big event is gone. It's aside now, all done. Except for now, Swan has a new job that's not paid
Right.
that she will now be focusing on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I won't talk about it yet.
But Swan, we do have the book.
Mm-hmm.
What book do you have?
We have two books actually, but the only one that I have in front of me right now is Jackie the Joke Man Martling's Disgustingly Dirty Joke Book. Yeah. It's a collection of a bunch of his jokes. A lot of them are politically incorrect, racially inappropriate, and all of the above, but I do still think they are funny.
And honestly, people, there's nothing wrong with that. I hate
No.
to tell you, I hate to break it down to you, but the ability to make fun of everybody, I think keeps us sane. As long as you're not being mean.
No, I don't think any of it is done in a malicious way. And if you can just be a fucking good human all around, you can make jokes about things that are socially inappropriate, because why not? Like, if you can't laugh at certain things or parts of history or all the things, then why are you so uppity?
Yeah, you got to be able to take power away from things. I remember once I was in the emergency room. I was working as a nurse in the emergency room, and I was the charge nurse. And this lady called me a fucking spick. Like, I guess she thought I was going to get mad.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I am half Mexican. That is a racial slur against people who are Latino, Hispanic, whatever. So she called me a fucking spick. And I said to her, thank you. Most people think I'm Italian. So that really shut her up. It was pretty funny. Taking that power away. So now, as we all know, Swan is not funny.
Swan is not
Not
funny.
intentionally.
No. I can be funny on accident.
She's funny on accident. So today, Swan is going to read some selections from Jackie's book, and we're going to see how that goes.
And then I'll pass the book to you, and but I can read some, and then you can read some, and we can see whose delivery is more.
No, I just want you to do it.
Oh, you just want me to do it?
It'd be much funnier if you do it.
Fine.
All right, go ahead.
All right. So here we go. What's the best thing about Alzheimer's disease? You can hide your own Easter eggs. No? I don't know. See? Swan is not funny. Oh.
I feel like the joke itself is pretty good.
The joke itself is good. I might need some lessons. Jackie, do you want to give me some lessons on my delivery? Is it my voice? Is it my timing? Is it just the fact that I'm not funny and you expect me not to be funny?
Let's try another one.
All right. Why is a sheep better than a woman? Because sheep doesn't care if you fuck her sister. Wah, wah, wah. Oh, I'm not good at it. I'm not going to be a stand-up comedian.
Try again.
What's the best thing about a blowjob? 10 minutes of peace and quiet. No? I don't know.
Try again.
What should you do if you pretend... Oh, fuck. What should you do if a woman tells you she faked your orgasm? Pretend you didn't hear her. No? See, it's not funny when I say it. All right, we'll try a longer one. Maybe a longer one will be funny.
Try something.
This one, when I read it, it reminded me of we used to tell this joke when I was a little kid. And I probably didn't tell it. I just probably heard it because probably I'm not good at jokes. Clearly,
you're not very passionate about it. You're just kind of reading them. So
okay, how about
try a little bit of inflection.
A little bit of
a little bit of inflection, a little bit of emotion. Act like you're enjoying delivering this joke to an audience or just a friend of yours.
Just a friend of mine. Maybe it's because I can't read. Maybe that's the problem. I'm not good at reading. All right, here we go. A duck walks into a 7-Eleven, waddles up to the counter and says, "Have you got any grapes?" The guy behind the counter says no, and the duck leaves. The next day, the duck walks into the 7-Eleven and says, "Have you got any grapes?" The guy says no, and the duck leaves. The next day, the duck walks into the 7-Eleven and says, "Have you got any grapes?" The guy says, "Listen, Daffy, this is the third day in a row I'm telling you we haven't got any grapes. If you walk in here again and ask me, I'm going to nail your stupid webbed feet to the floor." The next day, the duck walks into the 7-Eleven and says, "Do you have any nails?" The guy says no. The duck says, "Good. Do you have any grapes?" Oh, I got a hee-hee. See?
No, you got the joke got a hee-hee because the joke is
cute.
You're not telling it with much emotion.
I thought that was emotion. I think I was doing good.
This is emotion.
Okay.
Guy sneaks into a whorehouse, slips into a back room, starts banging a whore. He's banging away so hard, all of a sudden the whore's mouth pops open and rice falls out. Guy freaks out, jumps up, runs out of the room, runs up to the bed and is like, "What the fuck? I was banging one of your whores, and all of a sudden her mouth fell open and rice fell out of her mouth." And she says, "You idiot, that wasn't rice. Those were maggots. That girl's been dead for 3 weeks."
So how is yours funny and mine is not? Is it just because you go up and down with your voice?
It's called inflection and having some passion for telling the jokes, Juan.
I don't know what that means. How is a woman like a toilet seat? Without the hole in the middle, they wouldn't be good for shit. Is that better? No, see, I just don't have a joke telling voice.
Try it again. I feel like you're inflecting on the wrong parts of the joke.
What's the difference between spit and swallow? 40 pounds of pressure on the back of her head?
See, now you're saying it like it's a question. Like your answer to the question.
I'm not good at these things.
God, jeez.
These are terrible.
Are the jokes terrible or are you terrible?
It's probably me. Jackie, your jokes are good. Your inflection is good. Can I have joke telling lessons?
Apparently you need them.
Apparently I need
them. That's all right, Swan. Keep reading. Maybe you'll get better if you
or everybody will be like, "Swan sucks, vote her off the island."
You know who tells a good joke in it? I guess unintentionally, who tells a funny joke?
Who?
My mom.
Hmm.
Because usually she tells you the punchline, and she's like, "Oh, that was the punchline. I don't remember the beginning of the joke." And so then you are trying to figure out the beginning of the joke to go along with her punchline.
Hmm.
You know who tells jokes intentionally and they suck?
Who?
My dad.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah.
Some bad jokes. Didn't he just tell a Polish joke not recently?
I feel like he probably did, and I don't remember
Yeah,
it. I
not
kind of
funny.
try to not.
Not funny.
Yeah.
Not funny.
How do you circumcise a hillbilly? Kick his sister in the chin.
Hey-o!
Oh, was that good? Was that better?
The joke was good. It was a little bit better on
It
your
was a little
part.
better? Okay. How can you tell one end of a worm from the other? Put it in a bowl and wait. Oh, fuck. I fucked it up.
God damn.
Okay. How can you tell one end of a worm from the other? Put it in a bowl of flour and wait for it to fart.
That joke is funny. Your telling was terrible.
It wasn't terrible, or
It was terrible.
I'm sorry.
I don't feel like you are.
Why did God put a woman's two holes so close together? In case you miss. That's awful.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Well, this was terrible.
Yeah, well, here,
Your
I'm
joke
gonna,
telling experience.
I'm gonna hand you the book, and then, what would you call a female turtle? A clitoritis. No.
Terrible.
All right, I'm gonna hand it to you, and you can have some joke telling.
Let's see what we
Let's
got
see
here.
if you can do better.
Let's see.
Maybe your reading is better than my reading, or maybe you just like the sound of your voice better than mine. Mine's like.
I'm going to tell this joke, but don't be mad.
Okay.
Did you hear
Because
about?
we're just reading them.
Did you hear about the Chinese couple that had a black baby?
No.
They named him Something Wong.
Hello. You're so dumb. Okay, so I need to use voices, is what you're telling me.
Did you hear about the Polish girl who burned her twat on the 4th of July? She lit the fuse to her tampon.
You're so dumb.
Yeah, Swan, you just gotta read them. God.
I was reading them. Apparently my voice is not good for joking.
Corbin walks into a bar with a huge bruise on his forehead. The bartender says, "What the hell happened to you?" He says, "I was in the backyard fucking my wife doggy style when she ran under the house."
You're so dumb.
An old guy goes to the doctor. The doctor examines him and says, "You've got cancer and Alzheimer's." He says, "Thank God I haven't got cancer."
That was one of the ones that I was trying to find because that one's funny. Well, maybe we can just keep these around for and I'll practice my joke telling.
This is an old Navy joke. This is a Navy joke right here. So Jackie had said that you can actually see you'll hear jokes all the time, and they're actually the same jokes told with different setups.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how you can tell what the punchlines are. That's why he was so good at Stump the Joke Man.
Because he had he could recognize the formula and categorize them and logically sequence them into what formula they're going to be. Yeah.
And this joke that I'm about to read is a Navy joke that we used to tell.
Okay.
Boss says, "We work 12 hours a day. We eat 2 meals a day. Lights out at 10:30, and you can put your dick in the barrel over there for a blowjob any day but Thursday." Bale says, "Why not Thursday?" The boss says, "Because Thursday is your turn in the barrel."
I want to find the one about the dress up thing, but we'll save that one for later if you don't find it. If you don't come up. It's like a Halloween party or something.
Little old lady walks into a luncheonette, sits down, says, "I'd like a hamburger." The big, fat, disgusting guy behind the counter yells, "Burger!" The cook, who's bigger and fatter and even more disgusting, yells back, "One burger." He grabs a big hunk of chopped meat, puts it in his bare armpit, pumps his arm to flatten it, then throws it on the grill. She looks at the guy behind the counter and says, "I think that's the most disgusting thing I've ever seen in my entire life." He says, "Yeah, lady, you should be here in the morning when he makes the donuts." That is pretty disgusting.
It is pretty disgusting.
That is pretty gross.
Reading them is funny. And reading them, it does take you back to like hearing those old jokes again, which I don't see a problem with hearing them, telling them, reading them, and not getting offended by them. They're just jokes.
A slug is sexually assaulted by 2 turtles, and the slug's on the witness stand. The judge says, "All right, which one of them went first?" The slug says, "I don't know, Your Honor. Everything happened so fast."
So dumb. Mm-hmm. I like the little insult. It's at the end of each chapter. Like, if you didn't like my book, go shove your head in your ass. Like,
Did you hear about the blind skunk?
no.
He fucked a piece of shit.
Hi-yo. See, they're not any more funny when you. They're just as
What would
funny
you call
when
an
I
Amish
read
guy
them.
with his hand in a horse's ass? A mechanic.
So stupid.
Oh man. Did you hear they came out with a new Selena doll?
No.
Barbie and Ken needed a maid.
Oh.
Fucked up. That's fucked up. Fuck you. Fuck Jackie.
Aw. You were just saying it's okay.
That's fine.
It's fine. It's fine.
Fine.
Yeah. It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Good times. Good times. Yeah. Jackie the Joke Man Martling's disgustingly dirty joke book. I have to find all of his other jokes. I should have him tell me what jokes, classic jokes, books that he's read that I can get my hands on.
He has them all categorized. It's so crazy. Like, I give him props for that.
Perhaps. It's that mind of his.
Yeah.
Very intelligent.
Very intelligent.
All right. Well, that was it. That was fun. That was a good quick recap. Got a couple shows coming up.
We do.
As always, we've got the open mics. We've got our once a month show on the Cricket.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm doing a show in September 27th in Decatur, Michigan. Check out our website. It's going to have details on there. Slaptailnation.com. If it doesn't, that means I haven't updated the website.
You can find us on Facebook. You can find us on Instagram. You can find us on, what else? Threads. We're at our website. You can listen to our podcast.
Yeah.
That's fun too.
Yeah. If you want to book the Beaveman for comedy, please feel free to reach out on our website. You can also, direct message me on Facebook Messenger or Instagram. If you've got, please know your audience though. Or if your formula is, I need one dark comic, one female comic, whatever, fine. That's great. Just, I don't think putting me up first is usually a good idea, but hey, whatever you want to do.
If you want us to have an all dark comedy show,
hit me up for that one, because I want a dark comedy troupe, man.
Or if you are a dark comic, because that's something we might look into producing as well, an all dark comedy show.
I'd like to do it at midnight.
Ooh, that would on Devil's Night.
Just anytime we do it, I would like to do it at midnight.
That would be kind of cool.
That would be fucking cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it for me. This podcast is going out as soon as we're done recording it.
It's like we almost are telling you it real time.
Yeah, hot off the presses. Here we go.
Here we go.
Anything from you, Swan? I'm going to say adios, much fuckos. And then thank you again to Jackie Martling for coming to Grand Rapids and putting on one hell of a fun show. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks, GD Fenderson, for hanging out with us. Thank you, Nolan Hancock, for coming out and supporting the Slaptail Nation. As always, you are, of course, an official member of the Slaptail Squad and Slaptail Nation. And Slap Your Tail Comedy. He's also a member of that, too. He's got it. He does it all.
He's also a client.
He's also a client.
But he's bookable. If you want to book him.
Book him.
John Cott Comedy.
Got a solid 15 to 20, and he fucking kills. Stop having him as an opener. He's a fucking feature.
Yeah.
You know who the fuck you are. Also, it's time for me to get a little bit pissed.
Get a little bit pissed.
You fuck with the bull, you get the horns. We're watching you. You know who you are. You fuck with comedians who are good comedians. You fuck with their money. We're watching you.
Yeah.
Don't ever expect to work with us because we know who you are. We're watching you.
Like fucking Santa Claus over here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, except I'm in the closet jerking off. Anyway, that's it for me, the Beaveman. Adios, much fuck. I'll turn it over to the lovely Swan, who's also my wife, who's I'm shallow, and she's starting to look pretty good.
But not Chubby Swan anymore. Getting back to Buff Swan. All right. Buff Swan coming up. Like, I'm going to start my routine pretty soon. I'm working out again, and I said, fuck everybody, because I need to be Buff Swan again. But anyway, from the Swan, we have our open mic every first and third Tuesday at Wax Wings Brewing Company on Gull Road in Kalamazoo. Next one is September 16th. We still have a few slots to fill, so reach out. And then we have Nolan's open mic at 1871 Tap Room in Plainwell the next day on September 17th. You can reach out to him to get booked on those. I think he's got his lineup full for this time, but reach out for that. And then we have coming up this next Friday is September 19th at the Comedy in the Creek at the Cricket Upstairs Lounge and Comedy Club in Battle Creek, Michigan. On September 19th, that show has Alexa Stanton, Woohoo. Devron Thomas. Woohoo. Marcus Cusick.
Yes.
And Joseph Johnson. It will be
Yeah.
hosted by the Beaveman. So come out then. It's fine. It's fine. He does a good job hosting.
I'm working on a fun
He's
routine
bookable
for
as
that.
well if you want to book him. But yeah, so come out to the Cricket. Those tickets are only $10. Spread the word. Dan Does Comedy also hosts at the Cricket, so he has shows up there. Check out the Cricket Upstairs Lounge because it's Battle Creek's fucking comedy club.
Yeah.
That's what I got to say. And that's all for me. Bye from the Swan.